Let's look at a few more examples before we move on to our final subsection of this unit. When we have negative numbers that we have to distribute using the distributive property, be very careful. You have to distribute that negative sign to both numbers. So when looking at this one, we're going to distribute -2 to 4y. And then we're going to distribute it also to 1. So that's going to give us -2 times 4y, which is going to give us -8y. -2 times 1 is going to give us -2, so we're going to get -2. So our final answer is going to be -8y minus 2. That negative has to distribute both times. Every time you're distributing, you have to distribute that negative. So I'm going to have you guys work on problem 14 shortly, but before we go there, we're going to do some final examples of the distributive property. You may have to use the distributive property more than once, and you may have to simplify after using the distributive property. So let's take a look at a few of these examples. So right as it stands, I can't simplify this without using the distributive property. So I'm going to distribute. We're subtracting 2, so this 2 is a negative. I'm distributing -2 to the x and -2 to the 3. 8's going to stay by itself for now. Pardon my crazy screen. Here's our 8, and I can write a better 8 than that. And we're going to distribute that -2. So -2 times x is going to be -2x. -2 times 3 is going to be -6. So we can't use the commutative property on subtraction, but we can easily turn subtraction into addition. We can take 8 plus a -2x plus a -6. Now we can use the commutative property. So I'm going to move this 6 so it's next to the 8. And then simplify. And we're going to end up with 2 minus 2x. Let's take a look at example where we have to use the distributive property twice. We're going to multiply this 4 by x and -8. And then we're going to take this negative sign and we're going to multiply x by -1 and 3 by -1. So 4 times x, 4 times -8. Let's start there. 4 times 8 is 32. Now we have to distribute this negative. So we're going to have a -x minus 3. Again, we can change all of the subtraction into addition by making it plus a negative. Plus a -3. Then I am going to move the -x over by the 4x using the commutative property. And we're going to get 3x and simplify the other to a -35. So 3x minus 35 is our final answer. So I'm going to have you work on problems 14 and 16 and see how it goes.